which is a 6 on a d6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I roll 2d6 or 2d8?
You can roll 2d6. You can roll any of your dice. You need to beat a 6. If you use a d6, you can use 2 and take the better.
Yes, but if you use any other die, you can only roll one of them.
Okay. Fuck it, I
What's
already...
more statistically likely, a 2d6 or a 1d10?
Yeah.
It's better to roll a d12. Out of those two, it's best to roll 2d6 statistically.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. I decided I rolled that but already. How can I roll worse? Yes!
Oh my gosh!
There you
Yay! Go
What's
work,
the
Reiko.
likelihood of it? And you want
The
to
comeback.
You want to
Comeback all over your face.
You want to take that?
Yeah.
No, don't. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm taking every complication I can to get rank up, like, no matter how bad it is.
yeah.
It just shows that I'm kinda losing myself in this trying to
Yeah.
advance.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm
And
distracting
the
myself.
exercise on the last one's harder than the exercise on the second one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
then.
Numbers, my dude.
So for the second one, I also can roll 2d6.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Probably not gonna get 2 6s in a row, so...
Dude, you never know.
Oh my
Close.
gosh! Alright,
Right.
and then you want to take it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then
And
you
this
wanna
one,
use Chief,
you can use Fear. Yes.
I never felt like
This one I can use what?
Yeah, guys. Answer hit to him, not each other.
Oh wait, that's wrong. Sorry, that's the wrong number there. That should be a 7. This one is a d8s, so you can use d8s or above for
So,
2 dice.
2d8.
You could use 2d6 if you want, but it's impossible.
Yeah, so no, I'm using 2d8s.
Never say impossible.
So you're gonna split the D10 into 2d8.
Yes,
it wouldn't
does that cost me another PP?
No, not.
I mean, it wouldn't be impossible if he has a fucking general knowledge, but I don't think.
Ah!
Nope.
Ooh.
So in order to advance, you'll need to take the D8 complication.
Okay.
Stressed out, Reiko.
Oh, no.
What that
So-
means, an excuse for us to have drinking.
That's okay. So that's a d10, d6 school complicated ratio, Reiko.
Well, she's
D6,
very
D10?
stressed about school.
It takes a lot to rank up.
Okay, so I'm gonna add that to my notes. I will remember to roleplay that.
Right, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good drink.
Is it D6, D8 or D6, D10?
D6, d10. You took 2 d8s.
Yeah, it's fine. Just that's what I asked.
Drink the stress away, my dude. We will have a good time. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean that gives me a nice opportunity to call Naomi, which she like when we first met. She's like, "Hey, if you wanna have a good time, you know."
Hey, Naomi, wake up. We're drinking.
Oh right, I forgot she's in the hospital.
Naomi, get out of your coma.
We're drinking.
Get out of your shadow coma.
No, you can just open her mouth and pour it in, dude.
That's what she asked for all the time.
This is the way she wanted to go.
And to be fair, that's
Okay,
I can't
so
taste it, so
I have
you know,
bumped
I
it up.
can't
Yeah,
feel it going down her
rank
throat.
3.
She won't know.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm gonna edit my handout and
Or Naomi, she loves
That
when it goes
table.
down her throat.
that I have rank 3.
I wish I could be as lewd as Naomi.
What's the name of rank 3 in classes? Rank 2 is notable.
Let me take a look.
I'm looking for a handout and I don't know which one was it.
It should be in school things. School
There's a couple.
it's
That's-
in school documents in the Mariah Academy folder in the world folder.
Fuck you.
And it's,
Folders were a mistake.
Table of Tables MK2, the perks.
Okay,
Table
okay,
of.
Worthy.
You can just use the search feature.
Is it? There is one?
Yes, it's right at the top of the documents handout. It might only be for GMs now that I think about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Alright.
don't really see it.
That's weird. Why is it? Why is it?
There you go. I showed it to you.
it. What if it has secrets on it?
Okay, so I'm worthy in general classes and double athletics, but I'm stressed as fuck.
It doesn't autofill, so unless people know the names of the secrets, and then it wouldn't even show them. Roll 20, what the hell?
So you are worthy in the eyes of the school.
Yeah, in general classes and athletics.
So
Feels
now
good.
you also have the accessibility of fast track. Means you'll be in front of the queue. Increase the cafeteria. Because life is not fair.
Life is not fair. I can't wait to see what my video game perks are.
Okay, so it's. I think we are done so with.
Do you remember what they did in like when they had Athene's Unholy Grail and shit like that?
Not get named items after you.
Yeah.
Fucking god. Ryan Academy has a fucking deal with the video game. Incredible. That's incredible.
Better Quens or Qs. Yeah, Qs, that's how you pronounce it. Cafeteria gave me Honouji Academy vibe from Kill la Kill.
They totally ditched the school thing like halfway fucking through the
I think that was the point.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
Gygax for you.
That was kind
They
of the joke.
They left to go live on a battleship. Why would they stay in school?
Sugar knows how to make a pretty good parody that is at the same time pretty good. That's like the whole point of that was to make it sound fucking retarded. And then
Yeah, I
abandon
mean, if you didn't realize it was a parody after you saw the suits that they were wearing, then
Oh.
you are doing something
I
wrong.
thought that was just general fan service. I'm not surprised.
No,
On one hand,
I guess you did know Trigger and the fact that they're not fucking autists.
Aren't
Yeah.
they doing Witch Academia? Or is that
Yeah.
another thing?
Yep.
Trigger,
That's
yes.
their product. That's one that's not.
At least
one
they
of their-
didn't do fan service with that. Holy shit, that would have been wrong if they did.
No, they don't do fan service for no reason.
No.
You know, Yoko in Kill la Kill is supposed to be a point because Simon's a horny teenager. That's the only reason she's got the tits out, because she's like 14. Suddenly a lot more sophisticated.
I mean, Nia looked like a little girl.
Yeah, exactly. Because he wasn't a horny teenager with her. He just liked her. That was the point.
Yep.
It was the depth.
What was Cammy then? Was he a horny teenager?
I mean, yeah. That's why he fucked Yoko.
14.
In canon, I don't think he
Chemical.
did. He would have if he didn't date.
No, he died because he did it. Don't fuck women, they kill you.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember, this is a good video that explains it.
Alright. Is anybody gonna spend any XP dollary dues on anything before we start?
Don't think so. I don't think I need to spend on my meeting with Katsumi because you already said that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
XP dollar dues. No, I'm doing the continuation of my expenditure.
Okay. Real.
I don't even know. I don't think so.
Real.
I shouldn't.
Don't think so.
Okay.
Mostly because I think he's got his hands full at the moment.
I put my hands full of her.
Alright,
Yeah, the
let's have
people
a-
I want to meet are always at the same spot.
Let's have a casual session with no expectations. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Continue.
what did people want to do at the lunchy times? Because I didn't get to there, did I?
You got through
No,
some
we
of
did.
them, I think.
A couple.
Did.
We did
Some of
Akira's with Shizuka's. We did mine.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think we did Ryu's or Reiko's.
Yeah, Ryu's and Reiko's are probably going to be intertwined with each other, so no.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they were both going to the garden for different reasons.
Alright, so I guess So I guess we're going to the garden.
Going to the mountains. I remember you.
Alright. Getting tired of the school song.
That was fast.
Alright, so Katsumi, she will be sitting in the garden. She's had her truancy. She will be staring at the fountain that's in there, because every garden has a fountain.
Of course.
Saying I don't have a real garden.
Does anyone of us arrive first, or do we arrive at the same time?
Let's say Reiko appears first.
Nepotism.
Yeah, say nepotism to the guy that is the newest player in the group.
Yep.
Okay, so like my chest is maybe not hurting, but my heartbeat goes slightly faster. Like I'm beginning to like thinking about the stuff and wondering that please don't let, like I don't want to fuck up again, and I don't want. So I like take a few, like trying to calm myself, and then I like enter the garden itself and like approach Katsumi.
Alright. If you, she won't turn around, but she can hear you coming, so.
Yeah, like I wonder for a moment what I want to say, and like I understand that she doesn't want to look at me. So, and that words might not be worth enough, but then I take a deep breath and I do the like very like begging Japanese sort of thing when I like go on my knees, plant my fist into the ground and plant my forehead, like doing, you know, and I say, my most sincere apologies to Kasumi. I failed you as a, and I just really, I know my words might not mean, I just need to say it.
She'll just kind of look to the side, and she'll be like, "You don't have to do that. Really."
I still think, I do, even if you, no, like I lift my head to like look, and I have like pained look on my face. Does she, like, what is the general feeling I get of her? Can I make a roll, or?
Yes, you can make an understanding roll.
Okay.
You can add your Katu Kuku modifier.
Okay, so it will be +3 because it's at 6.
Alright. You get the feeling that well, she looks like she normally does, but it's kind of like a resignation rather than like indignant, "I'm gonna be strong" TM. Like she's just resigned to her current position, whatever that position is at the moment. So she looks okay, but you know that she's not okay, and it's a bit worrying because usually there's like a cold flint within her gaze, but now it's just like a soppy ass mess.
Soppy ass.
Soppy ass.
Mm.
You know, like ass.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
So I a very like quiet, subdued voice, because it's like Reiko currently, because all of this like trauma, stress with school is kinda throwing her off her game and making her like very not her, I guess. So in a very quiet, subdued voice, she, can I sit next to you?
Certainly.
Okay, so I slowly like get from my knees and sit next to her. Uh, Closely, but I guess not touching her back because I still remember her scars. And like Eriko looks like she. There's a moment when somebody like you think he's or she's going to start like saying anything, like partially open her mouth and closes it, and for like a few good moments it looks like she's struggling to literally say anything, like she's wrapping her head around how the hell do I begin talk with her. But then I imagine, I would completely understand if you hate me after what happened at that forest after I ran away.
She'll just kind of say matter of factly, I don't hate you, Reiko.
Then, interesting, what do you feel about Katsumi? Is it indifferent? Spies? I'm just trying to figure out things here.
She says, it was I who was being improper at the time. You shouldn't take the blame upon yourself for my own struggles.
But Katsumi, didn't you like? We had a talk before that forest, before that happened. That I promised to you that I'm your cousin, I'm your family. If you can't count on your blood ties, then who you can't on? And I'm trying to say that I understand your pride, your desire to like prove yourself, and I would want to support you in any way possible. But strength can also be shown, like if somebody is leaning on someone else on for help, it's not a show of weakness. And I feel guilty about what happened because I did say I promised that we will keep each other backs, and I didn't.
I will agree with you on that matter. We are stronger together, but still, your feelings of guilt and sadness, they don't help me if you're going to talk about the ways that you could help me.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, I want to fix things. I want to help you, and I will help you.
What is there to fix?
Yeah, I know, like, this is like literally stepping around a minefield, and I'm not trying to, like, hurt her pride even more. So, like, Reiko, like, thinks, like, for a long period of time, and, yeah, sorry if I'm having pauses and I'm prolonging the scene, but this is, like, not only Reiko, but for me as a player, like, I'm really thinking hard, figured out
Sure, it's fine.
what I want to say.
It's fine, don't worry.
This social link is really hard. Anyways, I mean, do you like? How do you? I might be able to answer that question, if I may ask about this one. Like, how do you like when you wake up, look in the mirror? Like, how do you see yourself? Whom do you see?
She'll just kind of stare outwards for a bit, and she'll just say, "You thought this would be the best time to ask such probing questions?"
I stand up, like I grab my like hair and like like almost maybe not exactly sobbing, but like this muted scream of frustration. I don't know where would be a good time. I don't know a lot of things. I'm starting to figure it out after all of this shadow breath, this suicide forest, that I was naive a lot of things. I I just don't know how to approach this. I don't know if there's anything to fix, but Katsumi, we're like, and this time like, it's not a probing question per se. I'm just trying to figure things out, and I want to get like reaction from you, something like to see your determination, resignation.
She'll just kind of inhale and then exhale slowly, and she'll be like, "Well, I am sorry for avoiding your question by being evasive. But I will try to answer your question, if only because frustration doesn't suit you."
I say you don't have to be sorry for anything. It's like this shadow rift and school. It's fighting, but it will be fine. Sorry. Sorry, Kasumi.
Well, when I look into the mirror, I do strongly resemble my father. I suppose the genes, when it comes to the imperial lines, do go down quite strongly. My mother was, is of an average-looking type, so I suppose that there isn't quite the uniqueness that you've quite combined into. And when I look at myself in the mirror, I know what I must do.
And I like, hey look, is this to prove yourself? That's what you mean, that what you must do?
Even if I do not have the ability to be the best Nakatomi, that doesn't mean I should shy away from being one, or let my mind be filled with other such fancies as it has been lately. I've simply realigned myself and realised that I have been quite idle ever since coming to this school.
Idle? Like I quiet myself, and I know on this campaign I only saw this a few times, but like during the past months when like Reiko was technically an NPC, like I would never mind. What I'm saying, like from Reiko perspective, and she like Katsumi, compared to other students, even from noble lines, who were working yourself to the bones you are not idle, and if somebody tried to say that, I screw it, then I would like smash them in the head. And I I look at her, but like looking almost like at her back. And then I say quietly, I saw your back, your dedication, like strive on. Those are the everything that you do, like what happened, like shows that you are not idle. You are not idle for you are perhaps the most diligent person I've ever known.
She'll just kind of wring her hands, and she'll be like, I was more speaking of idleness of the mind, idleness of the heart. No, but there is something that I can do, even if it means that I myself am powerless. Did I ever tell you why I originally accepted the application to come to this academy, even though I have no need for university or college onwards?
Out of character, did she? I don't think she.
No.
No, Katsumi, you didn't before. I'm very eager to listen.
I'm very aware of what makes me the person that I am. And well, there are things that not even fate can alter. In that, well, I came to this school simply to enhance the facets of my personality, which I couldn't do within the village and within the temple. Get to know other peoples from other walks of life, do things that, well, I didn't quite do at home. I've dabbled in artwork and drama. I've steeled myself in my swordsmanship, and I get to know connections here. I do plan on going the traditional route when it comes to marriage. After these 3 years at the academy are over, I'll be arranging that with father. I simply need to focus on making myself more appealing in other ways. And it seems that going and idling about and doing what I want with no purpose, well, it led to the events that conspired beforehand. Something which I could, as a Nakatomi, have prevented, but I did not.
Relying on others' strength. No, I should have been there to like help you, but we went, and well, I guess I'm happy. Happy. I'm not happy seeing you like this. Not exactly. Not gonna.
She'll just kind of hold up her hand, and she'll just kind of smile sadly. And she's like, if you wish to blame anybody, then no, you're not the person to blame for my recent downfall.
Even if you cover that, you know what they say, like, yeah, like, smile. We know what they say about Phoenix. Even after a fall, even though you're more like a magic person, water person. I will strive to aid you in wherever I can. I would wish that you could have pursued the path that you wanted, but I just want to say it's not what words I would shoot. But there are other paths to strength, as you realize that power doesn't necessarily need to be connected to well, having a persona magic or stuff like. Sometimes
Alright.
it's like a trick.
I imagine Ryu would have stumbled in, like, far away, of course, when Reiko was tearing her hair out. He would have walked into, like, this fucking
And would have
tanned
stopped.
blonde just tearing her hair out.
And
He would have been
waited.
completely oblivious because he'd be too busy probably talking with Kuma.
Alright, so, and just to wrap things up, can you roll me one more understanding roll?
Oh, okay. Okay, I think nothing else. I'm too stressed out to try to be a diplomat or give a motivation speech.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
understanding, not rolling for an.
Yeah, but you understand so well. You can speak good, buddy. You're fine.
Alright.
Let's
So
see.
so in response to you, she'll say that this is what I want. And you know that this is what she wants, but she it's very sad. It's like she wants to be the person that she feels like she should be, but she can't be in the way that benefits her the most. So this is second best. But she is telling the truth when she says this is what I want.
It's what she wants, but you recognize that it won't be good for her. Yes.
Yeah,
Something
she's
along
basically
those lines.
saying, I'm just going to go into the best possible match for my family. Screw my feelings. And that's what she wants.
It's your job to fix her.
Yeah.
That's what you're understanding,
Reiko
so.
starts believing that Katsumi issue is not gonna be fixed by talking with her. At least Reiko feels completely out of depth and is like,
Yeah, you feel like this isn't really something you can probe.
yeah, she thinks to herself, like, at this point, I'm gonna say like morale thing won't even come into question. Just Reiko will start thinking, yeah, Jeffrey and that dreamwalking thing will be useful.
Alright.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. We're done now.
Ryu again.
Right. So, yes, what did we want to do?
Ryu is heading to the garden basically to try and bring Kumasaka up to the modern era, being some more quiet so he could probably be yelling at him.
Okay. Whatever.